Today I'm here to tell you my thoughts and impressions on my own JDM Nissan 180SX Type X. But before I dive into the details, I'm going to get you up to date with a brief history of this Japanese classic. Ever wondered why Nissan named the car 180SX?
Why?
I sure have, but it made sense to me after researching into it. From 1989 to 1990, they had put a 1.8 litre motor in the 180SX, called the CA18DET. This little bubba engine came with a decent amount of power, a whole 124 kilowatts. The name 180SX was just a simple reference to the displacement of the motor it had run. However, in 1991, Nissan created the SR20 DET motor, which was offered to the public as a turbo and non-turbo variation. This motor was bigger and better. It had a combination of increased displacement and a larger, more efficient turbocharger. They used to use a Garrett T25 turbo, but instead they upgraded to a Garrett T28, which yielded an additional 27 kilowatts. This car was lucky enough to keep being manufactured all the way to 1998. They brought out the top-of-the-line series, called the Type X, which was manufactured from 1996 to 1997. This specific model was only offered in turbo. All Type X's came with LSD, rear spoiler, driver airbag, rear lap sash belt, side protection bars, power windows, central locking, steering wheel height adjustment, leather steering wheel, and alloy wheels. It also came with optional fog lamps, front spoiler, and a navigation system. So now that you know a little bit more about the 180SX Type X, let's jump into the review. My first impressions of this car, I was shocked. I have never even seen a Type X. This was my first Type X I had ever seen. The thing that I love most about this car, exterior-wise, is that you can get on any angle of this car and look at it, and it will look good. You can look at it from the front, it's got the pop-up headlights, you got it from the side, particularly this car has a Vertex kit on it. You look at it from the side and it is stunning. It looks like fairly low even though it's on stock suspension. From the back end, it's got like a real chunky ass, like it just looks so good. However, there is one thing that I don't know if I'm really fond of, and it's the interior. I felt like for a Type X, I felt like I was a little bit let down by the manufacturer. I think that, yeah, like I think it's cool that they have the upgraded seats, you know, the upgraded dash and everything like that, but there's no major differentiation between the base model and the Type X. I feel like they could have done a lot more with it. When you're driving it, you know, you want to feel like you're in a 180SX Type X. You don't want to feel like you're just in a Nissan. But overall, the handling on this car in the dry, wow. I was shocked. I was like, I've taken corners in this car and I've taken them hard, and this car would not kick out. It loves to grip in the dry. So I think that makes for a versatile car, like both street, track-wise as well. But in the wet, this car does not want to grip. In the wet, this thing wants to go sideways. And on the road, you got to be careful because, you know, there's other traffic around. But if you're on the track and you're using it for drifting purposes, like, highly recommend this car. This car is so tail happy. You will not find a car this loose. If I was to recommend this car to anyone, I would recommend buying a 180SX, a stock one, because it is a great daily. You will not have any problems. You just service them regularly, look after it, and the car will look after you. If you want to take it out for drifting, I think in the dry, you will probably need to put a little bit more power into the car to get it sideways. If you're using it for track purposes, awesome. Keep the stock power in it and go for gold. There's two things I really love about this car. The fact that when you're driving it, it feels like a driver's car. Like you get that feedback. The pop-up headlights was the second thing that I wanted to mention. If you're into that old school, cool kind of stuff, you will admire that.
I'm gonna wrap it up here so I don't make the video too long for you guys. And if you have anything to say, any comments about the 180 or this video itself, please leave a comment below.